What's up, everybody? Got a stack of movies, let's open them up. What's up, everybody? I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. I have here a bunch of movies that I've bought, and I've shown you what I've gotten in the past few months, maybe even a year. I've had these in my collection, but I haven't opened them up yet. And ever since I started buying those poly bags, I don't feel like I have to seal the flavor as much as I used to. And I just need some content to pump out because I haven't made a video in such a long time. I wanted to do something cool and do something interesting, do something different. So we're going to unbox some movies, talk about the YouTube channel, give a few updates, and talk about what I have planned for the future. What I want to do is start reviewing more. I love nerding out about 4K image quality, and I just want to do that more often. I want to do a series where every Friday I talk about a 4K in my collection, starting from alphabetical, well, I guess numerical technically is that because that starts first in your collection, and then going from alphabetical. I think the first review will be 1917 because it goes 1917 then 2001 because I don't have 310 Yuma because I heard pretty disappointing things about that transfer, but that's how we're gonna start. So yeah, I have a couple Blu-rays, a couple 4Ks. I have here American History X. I've been really holding off on opening this because it has a Future Shop sticker, or it used to. There used to be a Future Shop because you can see the OP sticker on it, so that just brings a lot of nice and warm memories to me. But I've been really itching to rewatch this. I've been seeing a lot of clips of this film online. Of course, I've seen this already many times. I've just been wanting to give this a rewatch. Who owns this? Who has the rights? Alliance? New Line Cinema. So I don't know. Do New Line Cinema, obviously they do 4Ks. They'll probably do their own 4K. I was thinking this is pretty ripe for a Kino release, but I know a lot of, I don't know if how many people or how many companies shell out their licenses to Kino Lorber, because I think for the most part it's Paramount, right? Paramount, MGM, and that's probably mostly it. Let me see, because I have A Touch of Evil. Who did A Touch of Evil? Universal. So Universal, Paramount, those kind of companies. If there's a 4K maybe, or there's a Kino Lorber, or what do I say? If there's a Criterion Blu-ray, maybe you'll get a Kino 4K. A lot of really cool Kino releases. I also want to be I also want to nerd out about Kino Lorber because I love Kino Lorber so much. So on Blu-ray.com, or not Blu-ray.com, but on this website it shows all of the upcoming releases, rumors, that kind of stuff. I love to talk about those kind of stuff because I love getting anticipated. I love getting hyped because for the most part, getting hyped is probably my favorite part of collecting. That's why I love hunting videos, because being hyped and having that anticipation of maybe I'll find something cool, maybe I'll find a great deal, maybe, you know, I'll find something with a slipcover. So that's why I love that aspect of it. Same with like roller coasters. A lot of people like the anticipation of going down is more exciting than the actual, you know, the downturn. Same with horror films. I love horror films when there's really good suspense. Like I'm hearing a lot of really good things about Skinamarink because it's all just suspense and really tenseness, even though maybe it doesn't have that many, like, you know, classical scares or the generic scares. It has a lot of really good pulse pounding tension to it, which a lot of people really enjoy and which I really want to check out. But I'm not hearing the greatest things. I'm hearing it's like, it's good, it's a bit pretentious, it's a bit long in the tooth, it's a bit boring, so it depends on the person. But yeah, American History X. Let's open this up and see what this comes with. I don't know what the if there's any discard or anything. I highly doubt it. You know, being this is a what year did this come out in? This came out in, so 1998, obviously the movie came out. This is a 2009 Blu-ray. This is a Canadian re-release because certain films, they have a partner company that will release, like, I think E1 maybe? No, I think E1 is fine. Like Alliance a lot, there's quite a few Canadian companies that only get certain releases, and Americans like Lionsgate, they only get certain releases. Like Alliance is the big one. Like this never came out in Canada or in the US, which is the original theatrical cuts of the Rob Zombie Halloween films. Say what you will about them, I enjoyed the first one. Second one is whatever. I remember being extremely hyped when Halloween 2 came out because I remember I remember everyone talking about it. Everyone was like super hyped about it. I got this T-shirt. I was wearing this image, and I think it was like Family Matters or something. Family is Forever, and it's just. But yeah, this is the only way to get HD quality Rob Zombie Halloween films, and I guess there's not really much of a clamoring for them to get a global release, or at least an American release or a United States release, because I guess not many people really like them. But I have a soft spot for these films, just because it came out during my heyday of watching horror and being a kid and being like, oh, you shouldn't watch this movies, oh, you know. So that's why it has a special place in my heart. So when I saw it on Blu-ray for like, what, I think it was like $12, I had to pick it up, because if you divide that by 2, whatever. So, and I think the only way to find the Blu-rays is in Canada, because I think there's DVD releases for the theatrical cuts, but you know, who's watching DVD in 2023? Actually, a lot of people are. I don't mean to demean you guys. I'm just saying. I'm a really big nerd when it comes to image quality. So, but yeah, I hate when it gets stuck like that. Now I got like plastic on the spine. I gotta scrape it off. But yeah, this is a Canadian release for American History X. Any cool thing? No, it's just literally the front of the cover, but on the disc. I need to give this movie a rewatch. I remember really enjoying this. I remember like, it does a lot for its character development and the writing, to where, you know, because when you think of Nazis or racists, you automatically hate them. You automatically don't want to you know, associate yourselves with them. You don't want to, you know, have any empathy towards them. Same with like serial killers and that kind of stuff. But the way they write it, the way they're able to, you know, go through this. I don't want to spoil the movie for those who haven't seen it yet. But the way they go through this person's life and the endeavors they go through, you start to not feel bad for them, but you have to understand the situations and, you know, redemption and that kind of stuff. So that's why it was a very brave movie to do. Because like, what the fuck? The main protagonist is a neo-Nazi. So I thought that was insane. That's why I originally watched it, because that curb stomping scene was all over YouTube in 2008. So that is why when I found this for like $4 at the flea market, I had to pick it up. American History X. Another movie is a recent pickup I got from the pawn shop a couple of like a month ago or so, because I haven't really been buying any Blu-rays this month. That's why the kind of hunting videos and my usual pickup videos haven't been as much as in prior months, because I just haven't been. I've been busy with making custom slip covers and that kind of stuff, and I really enjoy doing that. So I really put all my time and effort into that. So I've been taking a break from YouTube. Also, I love watching movies, and when I'm whole hog into YouTube, I usually don't have time to watch movies because I'm either tired or whatever and that kind of stuff, juggling a life of that kind of stuff. But this movie, I'm really excited to see, because it is a Guy Ritchie film. I've been recently watching a bunch of Guy Ritchie films, and I absolutely love all of them. The vibes are immaculate. Super bro dude movies, but they have a really nice style to it, which makes it more than just like a generic like bro movie, like a Fast and Furious. It like separates itself from that, even though there is a few kind of thematic elements and storytelling beats that kind of mend with each other. But just Guy Ritchie's, you know, just level of the dialogue, the writing, the cinematography usually has a really nice stylistic aspect to it, which separates itself from those kind of bro movies that it usually gets itself associated with. So that's why I picked up Snatch on standard Blu-ray, but I actually heard that the 4K wasn't that impressive. I know the 4K came out, I think, last year, 2 years ago, who knows, and I had a really cool steelbook that I really wanted to get, but it was always expensive. I didn't really want to spend $50 on a movie I haven't seen yet. So for $3.99, but what's cool about this store was it was having a half off deal, so this was like $1. Like $2, I think, for this Blu-ray. Still sealed. Is this a Sony release? This is released by, yeah, Sony Pictures. You can always tell when it's a Sony Pictures release because they have that goddamn little clip thing to it. But what's cool is this has 2 stickers on it. It has the Best Buy sticker, but it has another sticker below that. Let's see if I can actually scratch that off and see if there's anything cool. It says Action Adventure, because sometimes it's like kind of like a capsule in time to what was like, because this sticker has probably been on here for probably 10 years. Who knows? Like, because someone bought it. They never got the chance to watch it. Maybe they upgraded it to the 4K, and then they sold it to the pawn shop for like 50 cents or whatever. And then the pawn shop gives the translates the savings onto you. This is a lot harder than I was expecting. Oh no, oh, I think I can get that off. Okay, so there's no price on it, but it just says, if you can see that, action, adventure, snatch. But this was $14.99 when this guy bought it. So I just can't even imagine. But like, if I had to transport myself 10, 12 years ago, where I'm okay with paying $15 for a 4K. I don't know. Let me know down below if you guys have been collecting for that long. Was that like, yeah, ooh, wow, a $15 Blu-ray. Oh my God, I can't wait. Like how, you know, today we react to a $15 4K. Like, yeah, that's a pretty decent deal. So, yeah, Snatch on Blu-ray. A lot of really good actors. You got Benicio del Toro, Dennis Farina, Vinnie James, Brad Pitt, Jason Statham, and Raid Sherbedgia. I don't know, you got some guy who looks like Biggie Smalls in there, but... Or Notorious B.I.G., because Biggie Smalls is another rapper, technically. I mean, there's a whole story behind that. But Snatch, and then Snatch. I wonder why there's two different... I know obviously it's French, but like, why does it say Snatch and then Tu Baches or Tu Raques? I don't know. I want to do a video on that because I've noticed a lot of movies, what's it called, when there's like an alternative title, it's usually in like a different foreign language. I want to talk about either the funniest or just the most interesting movies, because in English it's just Snatch, but then in French it's Snatch, and then there's a subtitle to it, to where like, what is it called? Who knows? Because, you know, you never know. Like Philosopher... There's, like, instances where it's, like, Philosopher's Stone and... What's it called? Sorcerer's Stone. But this is different, where it's, like... Who knows? Maybe in, like, Uganda or Norway or France, this movie is not known by Snatch. Maybe it's known by Tu Raques. Who fucking knows? I always found that really interesting. So here we got the opening. Taking this off, Brad Pitt, Jason Statham, Guy Ritchie, nice. But yeah, this fucking, I hate this so much. Now I know all you have to do is open it and clip it inwards, but this is an older Blu-ray. How is this, from 2009? Okay, so it's not that old, but it has a different artwork, which is cool. But what you know, a lot of the early Blu-rays had was they had the insert artwork for like not reversible obviously, but like on the inside they had different artwork, which looks really cool. It's just a group of the boys, hanging out. So yeah, Guy Ritchie Snatch on Blu-ray. Now I gotta very nicely put this away. Boom. So yeah, that's what you do. You put on the inside, so you can just go like that, and then fuck whatever. Now we got some 4Ks. We got High Plains Drifters from Kino Lorber. I mainly got this because I love the slipcover. It's not my favorite Keanu Reeves. Not my favorite Clint Eastwood film. I do have a different appreciation for it, rewatching it recently. I remember watching this film with my dad, not really being the biggest of it, because it's like, I guess, I remember watching it like long time ago. I was like, what? Clint Eastwood should be a good guy. He shouldn't be this like tormented person who has different sides to him. Yes, he does good things. His overall mindset is, well, obviously he's been mistreated, blah blah blah, and then he's passing on like whatever, kind of like a Wild West Freddy versus Friday the 13th, that kind of thing. But I just love Kino Lorbers, and every time they release a 4K, I have to pick it up. Not have to, because there are certain movies that I'm not really the biggest fan of, like Dressed to Kill. I didn't get because I just didn't like that movie. But when it comes to Kino Lorber and their westerns, they usually do a pretty good job. So, oh, and is there any reversible artwork? Who knows? But I just love the slip covers because they're super high quality and they're super thick. So that is also why I love them. Here's the back. You get all the bonus features. What it's to come with: audio commentary by film historians, which I really could care less for. I have to give it another shot though, because I usually kind of downplay. It's like, what the fuck do you know? You weren't there. Were you there? So I really don't usually care. But obviously they study a lot. They really take a lot of time and effort to, you know, study that movie and the genre or whatever. So I'll give it a chance. But for right now, I'm like, I don't know, some dude. But yeah, audio commentary from filmmaker Alex Cox, which is more reputable because he is an actual filmmaker. He's made a few westerns in his days, some Ed Harris films, so I'm excited. I'll check out that. And you got Lady Vengeance, interview with actress Mariana Hill, then the Hell to Pay, interview with Mitchell Ryan, The Barber of Lago, interview with William O'Connell, A Man Named Eastwood, vintage promos in HD, trailers from hell, with Edgar Wright and Trailers from Hell with Edgar Wright and Josh Olson, poster and image gallery, whatever, and TV spots. So a bit better than the normal Kino Lorber bonus features. I've noticed a lot of Kino Lorbers don't really have that many bonus features in that kind of way, so I usually don't hold my breath for that. Usually I just buy it for it having the ability to be in 4K, and unfortunately, no reversible artwork, which is okay. You know, I shouldn't really expect that much from it, you know, but it's nice to have it. These newer releases, even though this is also a newer release, I think it came out like 2-3 months ago, they've been having reversible artwork, which is really cool. It's just a little added thing to make it, you know, the price worth it, especially if there's not going to be that many bonus features. Add some more stuff to make the perceived value more premium or just better. I don't know. So here we got High Plains Drifter on 4K Blu. We're going to put the slipcover on that and then put a plastic over that to preserve its nice quality, because shit gets scratched up sometimes and I don't like that. Another release from the Clint Eastwood roll calls, because Kino Lorber was doing a lot of 4K releases for, not a lot, but a few. You know, they have the kind of themes when it comes to their releases. They're doing like Ben Stiller stuff, so they did Tropic Thunder, Mystery Man. Then they got Clint Eastwood. They did Kubrick releases. So now we got Escape from, I'll say New York. Escape from Alcatraz. I haven't seen this movie yet, but I've heard a lot of really good things about it. My friend really likes this movie. I think I've seen it a long ass time ago. But this does have a 4K scan from the original camera negative, so that should be really cool. Dolby Vision remaster, so that's always a plus. Don Siegel. I did not know Don Siegel directed this. Produced and directed by Don Siegel. I have a few Don Siegel movies in the my Criterion collection, so it's cool that there's a 4K out there. I'm gonna use my X-Acto knife. Take that out. How you guys been doing? Hope you guys have been doing well in my loss and my hiatus. But yeah, here you go. 4K Ultra HD for Escape from Alcatraz. I keep wanting to say New York, but here you got the spine. Same, just the uniform black, and then you got the logo. Here is the back. All that good stuff. Here you got the actual case, and then on the spine of the normal Kino Lorbers, or on the case itself, it has that kind of uniform thing. So if you don't have the slip case, it's all uniform, because I know the Blu-rays themselves, they don't have that. They don't have the artistic, well, not artistic, but the art style font, as opposed to they usually do the just a normal italicized type, whatever, slim font, whatever. Ugh, I don't know why that was so hard to open. But again, same stuff. No disc art and no reversible artwork, which is a bit sad, but again, it's whatever. Hopefully I get a quality 4K transfer. Smells nice. That new plastic smell. It's very nostalgic. I used to do that when I was a kid, when I collected video games, and now I do it with 4K Blu-rays. From one physical media to the next. Oh my gosh, I hate this. There you go. Boom. Next is the Karate Kid trilogy. I bought this quite a while ago, probably a year ago, and I still have yet to open this. I still have yet to crack the seal and to actually watch these films. I've obviously seen these films multiple times, but I haven't seen these 4Ks. I was originally going to get, I think they released them individually, the first two, I believe, or the first one, I think, or something like that. But they got re-released with new transfers, which is always annoying, because now I'm hearing they're doing this so frequently, which I fucking hate, because they did this with They Live, or at least that's what I think so, because I have the original Scream Factory release for They Live, and then they re-release it with the Steelbook. And because They Live also got a previous release from Studio Canal in the UK, why is everything gotta be so goddamn complicated? Can we just get one release with a good transfer? Let me buy that. Boom. I don't know why there's gotta be Studio Canals and 4K cults and Eureka 4Ks and then getting a re-release from Universal. That's all fucking... Why you gotta put me through the ring around. Now with the advent of the internet, I can access that. But then, you know, same with there's going to be a second site release, like for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, there's going to be a second site release as well as an MPI release at the same time. It's like, what? How does that... Maybe MPI doesn't ship to the UK or whatever, but it's just fucking... It's so weird. And I have the Steelbook, the MPI Steelbook, or the Dark Sky Films, whoever is doing that release, in the North American release, I have the steelbook of that, but the limited edition steelbook for it, it's about $15 more than the slipcover version. But even though I love the theatrical poster, it's nothing new, and I really, really love that slipcover edition, so I might actually get that instead. Maybe I'll get both. I probably won't, but anyways, re-releases 4Ks, sometimes I agree with them, like if it's a lot better, but come on, could we just do it right the first time? Especially if you're gonna charge a lot of money for them. If it's like a freaking $15, $18 blue 4K, I don't mind, but fucking $30 for 4K just to re-release it 2-3 years later in a better condition. But I love the box for this. I don't know why we didn't get this for the Matrix trilogy, but we got this for the Karate Kid trilogy. We didn't get this for the freaking, what's it called? Indiana Jones trilogy, or I guess it's a quadrilogy. And then we didn't get this for the freaking, what's it called? Back to the Future trilogy. But we get this for the Karate Kid trilogy. Now, this is old news. This came out December 2021, I think. But, oh, shit. So... here you got these really nice, high quality, thick cardboard as a J card. And then, I don't know if y'all have seen this. I know this is an old release. Most of you have seen this, but some of you haven't. I haven't seen this. I was displaying like this, but like you can't really tell what it is. But I really like the artwork on that. That is really cool. Nice box. I got this for $50, and it was pretty cool. What's cool about this is that they also come with their own individual slip covers. So we're going to be discovering them today. I haven't seen any of these slip covers, so that is really cool. But we got, oh dude, so here is the front of the Karate Kid. Here is the spine, and it's like the Mockbuster slip covers. It has the kind of insignia of just one little logo, or one logo with artwork around it to signify what movie this is, and that kind of stuff. This is also a cheaper kind of slip cover. This is kind of like what I make at home, but this is from professional thing. It is a bit loose. Okay, not that loose, but this is still a very nice looking slipcover. I do enjoy it. The colors are a bit too over contrasted, but like this looks like a custom, but it's still pretty nice. I like the feel to it. And then I'm guessing on the inside is the exact same. Yeah, special features. This comes with the Blu-ray as well. Okay. We got some nice disc artwork, so that's pretty cool. Karate Kid. John G. Avildsen, right? John G. Avildsen. My boy John G. Avildsen. Great movie. Great coming-of-age movie. Great karate movie. I know this inspired so many people. Look at this. Just slips right through. But yeah, fantastic movie. If you haven't seen Karate Kid, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life, but it's so inspiring. It's like, dude, And I heard, like, have you guys heard of the, like, oh, this comes with a digital code. Is this in Canada or is this US? Anyways, if you've stuck around, you're a real one, and I will be, here you go. There's your digital codes. Boom. And it's gone forever. I really don't care for digital codes that much. I tried selling them, but no one fucking buys them for some reason. I don't know. I've gone through the Facebook groups and posted a bunch of really cool stuff, and no one cares for them. So I decided to give them away to you guys. I like this artwork, but it came super dinged. What the hell? It's been in its own box. I don't know if I can portray that in the actual... I don't know if I can portray this in the video, but like there's a bunch of scrapes along the spine here, which is really weird because it's been in its own thing. Wait, is it the same? Oh, that's lazy. So they use the same thing. I guess it's different, but they just inverted it. But they have different images on the back. I actually don't like the slipcover. This is not a very nice looking slipcover. I don't like the black aspect of it. It's a bit too dark. It's just their face. It's basically just a play on the first one, but this first image is just so iconic that you kind of give it some leeway. But this one is just really, that's all you could do. Not a really nice picture of Japan, because this is the one where they go to Japan, right? I think. But yeah, here's the front, the back. Same artwork, same stuff. Sony release. You got some different artwork on the discs. Good stuff. I also enjoy Karate Kid 2. I think the least one I've seen is Karate Kid 3, which is coming up next, because I don't even fucking remember. I think that's the one where there's like a scene where like he does the karate chop on those big blocks of ice. I think, I don't fucking know. But I like this. I like the slipcover. The pop of the red is a lot better. I like that version. I don't like the invisible faces like in the mountain. It's a bit weird, but I gotcha. I see what they're trying to go for. So, and then again, this one's different. This one is the little tree snips, whatever they're called, Kyoto trees, something like that. I don't know, but yeah, these slipcovers are already dinged up, and this is my first time opening them, so that is a bit disappointing. But it's whatever. It's just a slipcover. It'll stay in this nice hard shell box. Why is this like look how this is a sturdy ass fucking box. Why do we get, I mean, I guess Karate Kid is super iconic, and especially with the resurgence of the fandom with what is it called, that Netflix show, it's escaping my brain right now, but yeah, Karate Kid. Anything cool? Did I open this? Did I take it out of the thing? Same thing. Here we got the case. Here's the back. Does it talk about the transfer at all or anything like that? I don't think so. But it is region. It's a region-free set, so that is cool. Yeah, I barely fucking remember Karate Kid 3. I don't think I've seen it that many times, if not at all. But I think I saw it on TV once. But yeah, those were not, they're not pickups because I got these a long time ago. But I just wanted to unbox some movies and just do a little channel update, which is now at almost half an hour long. But if you stuck around, let me know if those codes still work. I think they should work because it's only been a year or 2 years since this came out. But yeah, here we got the Karate Kid box. I just love the artwork on the actual box itself. Slipcovers, not the greatest, but it's nice that they actually come with some slipcovers. But the new restoration and the new stuff, and it's not as action oriented as like a Hong Kong cinema film. But there is some decent action scenes. Like when you see this, you're expecting like a super duper action movie. It's not really, because John G. Avildsen is the same guy who did Rocky, right? If I'm not mistaken. And not much action in Rocky. There's a few boxing scenes, and that's basically it. The most of it is its character development, is its storytelling, is its acting and performances. But yeah, so those were the movies I wanted to unbox and share with you today. Let me know down below what you think of this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Again, let me know down below if these digital codes worked. And yeah, so thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe because it is free. And it means a whole lot to me. It pushes the channel, pushes ya Canadian out there. And yeah, so please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Please stay safe and God bless. Peace, cheers, long live physical media. See you guys.